What is up, my Briar lovers? Wait a minute. Get out of here. Back at it. So, as you can see, Briar looking as wonderful as ever. Her toes sticking out into the wilderness. And yeah, this is going to be a video. This one, I'm going to show you guys more of an early game kind of build. It is a Bruiser build. It's going to be Eclipse into Sundered Sky. So, with Titanic getting slightly nerfed, I mean, Titanic Rush will still be pretty good. I'm going to show you guys a different build path that gives you a bit more, early game sort of power and stuff like that, which I think is still extremely good. And for the clear, we're going to do Raptor Solo. This one's going to be a bit different. I'm going to show you guys sort of like the full Void Grub clear, which is going to be very farm based. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're doing. So for starters, it's going to be Raptors, and then we're going to go Wolves and Gromp. So here, always auto attack the big one. Make sure you get it lined up so the AoE it hits them all. And then you can just start going at it, and always W at the very end for that beautiful activation. So here I'm against Diana. Right away I identify, okay, I'm against a farm jungler. Very cool, very simple. I'm not going to worry about her at all, so I'm just going to play it to kind of clear my basic camp. So here, if your E is up, you always want to E first. The reason why is because once you W, you're kind of locked into it, so you're not going to be able to E till the very end, which isn't beneficial because you want your E to be on cooldown, right? So just very simple, makes sense, okay. Here, make sure your bleed hits it, usually 100 safe. Same thing, we always start with the E in this situation. When we get our Q, we start with our Q, but that's a bit different. Here, I'm going to smite it just because I want to get a fast level 3 here. And this clear is very, it's very farm oriented. It's definitely not a power, it's not like a power play thing. It just gives you, like a quick respawn on these minor camps, right? So we're trying to go for, that level 5 clear, right? Those void grubs. We love the void grubs. We love the void grubs. And here we just cut it back a bit. One more auto should do the trick. And you can do the blast plan. Now we're just going back to the red. And the benefit of this clear, it's going to give you a lot of, farm and stuff like that. It might not be good if you can't get the crab. So you do want to be able to get the crab at the end. Depends on how fast you can clear. So here we're going to do the red after. Problem is, there is a lot of moving around, so you might end up not getting the crab, so you have to watch out for that. Here we're going to smite it. And just a lot of damage we got going on, so we're just going to go for the smite. This one I kind of wait around a bit, and I'm just going to jump over the wall here. I'm already here, so I might as well just jump over. I think Briar, she relatively does this clear fast enough that she can still kind of, contest the crab if she needs to. So it's not terrible. But I prefer this clear on very fast clear here. Champion. So here we're just going to check the crab. If it's up, we're going to do it. I don't like ganking here because I think it might be had. It says she got the crab. So what we're going to do is actually go kill this guy. He's going in. So what we want to do is we just want to W and get the Q on him. Start autoing him down. He's probably going to go for a kill here. Yeah, that's good enough. So Dinah got the crab, it's okay. The general benefit of this clear is your respawns are just all going to be up. So I can kind of triple clear backwards, which I would end up doing anyway. So if it wasn't going to work out, I could, do this clear anyways. And as you can see, it kind of puts your path in kind of like in a relatively good stable position. Personally, I think this clear can be risky because you lose crab. You don't get a second crab, right? But I think it depends on how fast you can clear. I think Briar's okay about it. I don't hate the idea of me doing it. I mean, I think he's fine, so. So here I see Dinah. She's gonna probably go for that crab. Bot is quite low. If we can start with E, it's okay. To W, auto. Hey, this was supposed to be a void grub clear, but it kind of turned into just power farm and get level 5. Here, I don't really want to gank. I want to base. I want to play for void grubs, and I'm instantly gonna go there. But like what I say, like I talked about, what I like about this clear is just, it gives you just a lot of experience. Quick 36, 37 CS. Now I'm just ready to kind of fight and play for void grubs. It just gives me a really good base timer. Our second Kregs are up as well. It's a very powerful menu. But I don't think you should do it like if you've been watching me, I do the solo raptors quite often. I think it's very nice. Here I'm gonna get the stun off. Remember, just W at the end. I don't want. I gotta smite. I gotta smite it. I gotta smite it. I don't want to lose them. Here you can E. Remember, I don't want to push his wave in because he's gonna get triggered. I would love that farm, but he's a little baby. Mid laners tend to be babies, so we avoid that. Here I have to approach with caution. Diana could be on it. She got the dragons. That's like signals me. Okay, she's on dragon. I'm just gonna start these. It's good. Like if you feel like your HP is kind of going down, if you E them, you apply your passive heal. So as you can see, now I'm starting to heal a lot, right? Briar, the thing about her healing is very tied to her passive, and your passive only applies on auto attacks and also applies on... This guy has no mana for R, which is sad. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. And your auto, it only applies on auto attacks and the other thing I was about to say. So here I just want to ward her blue just to see what's going on. Here I got his spells. He might try to kill me, but I do have my W damage. Oh my god. The Diana from downtown. Starting with my E there, it was ambitious. His E buffered my E, so that's a bit sad. Malphite, you gotta have biscuits, my man. You need some mana. Here I go straight bot to react to the situation, because going straight bot, I think I have summoners. I think bot, you know, I think bot lane might be a quick fight. And I saw Diana top side, so it's more beneficial for me to go straight bot, because I'll be first tempo there. And I think, who's that? Draven Flash or someone? But I want to be 6, so I'm going to get 6 fast, and then we're going to fight. And I want to start the fight with my R, ideally. But the problem is, he just didn't go combo there. Remember, Diana did go on us, so we have that in mind. Crab is still up, okay. Diana's going to be in her bot side. I win a fight on Diana if she is starting on me. I just want to see her pathing. Problem is TF can just R in, so I have to respect that. Krugs are up too. Very, very situational. We hear someone on Krugs. That's the Diana. I think this guy's one shot with press attack, so we can always jump over the wall here. Very simple. There's nothing really I can do for my bot lane. There was a timer where I could go in and I was there to help them. Because they didn't go in on that timer, they're done. They don't exist to me anymore. Like, I've moved on to better things. Like red buff. Like a diving the TF. Remember, I have R already, so I'm always like looking to see like what's going on. I personally don't really like, I don't favor the long range Rs unless it's a big fight. Because if it's a big fight, the reason why I think it's good is because you know, it's just like a higher chance that they're gonna do something, right? Like, they're not gonna respect the sound that my R makes. So here, when I get this is actually a really good Merctrez game, so I think I might need Merctrez. But I could disrespect it and just go straight into my CD. I gotta go Merctrez. It's because AP, CC, Maokai as well. That's a lot of CC. Tabbies is... This guy's trolling. He's TPing bot. Wait, where the fuck did that guy go? Bro just said see you later, and he just left lane. He took an Uber. I don't know what to say. Here, if she leaves, I think she's all inning though. He's a good dog. He's here, so IR here. Direct hit. Go on the Maokai. Q auto, just W him. Smite him to get low him. I see how I W'd there just because I knew he was about to get out of range, so I just get it off before it runs out. Even to the wall for style points. And I'm gonna go for the crab right after. You know, the Clips is really powerful early buy. I think it just gives you a lot of power. If that's if you want to play for an aggressive early game, the Clips is definitely for you. Here I could book it all the way topside, but I don't think I want to play for more Void Grubs. Like, honestly, I don't think it's that important to get, like, the 5 and 6 Void Grubs, to spawn the baby Void Grubs. The fact that I got 3 was good because I played for experience. I think the second rotation isn't as important as, like, the first. The first gives a lot of experience that snowballs you. The second is, like, more about, like, if I'm in the area for it, like, sure, I'll take it, but I think I don't want to go crazy here. I want to get on her. Auto attack Q, auto, ward the brush. Right when she's about to get out of range, I do want to W again. So here I can just W over the auto Q, auto W. Very clean, you know, just like play around your press attack. I don't know, man. I think press attack on her is so good. Your Q applying it. Next patch, Stride Breaker might be a good buy. You're going to see me whipping out the Stride Breaker too, guys, so just wait. I'm going to show you guys some OP builds. But right now, I think this build definitely... What the hell? I don't want to chase him. I do want the dragon. I might have to R here. Because I will get him after. You see how I didn't W right away, right? Like, I didn't W. When I hit my R and Draven, I just keep my W and see, like, what's going on. Because my W, you know, the bonus effect of it, it doesn't stack with my R. You have to understand that. Like, W, when I'm in R, my W doesn't give me, like, double value, right? You just have to understand that. It does give me that W. Like, it gives me a dash, auto attack reset, and also the second part is what really is important. Here we go into Sunder a second. I find this build with, like, even a Titanic third to be extremely broken. Extremely broken. And it's just early game power, because once you, like, she gets really, like, later the game goes with Bruiser, Briar, you get really strong. The items really start to scale. So you want to invest into somewhat of, like, early game items is how I look at it. I can't go on him because Urgot's moving. Urgot's a problem. Yeah, this guy's a problem. I can chunk him pretty hard here. See, I mean, I use that W to dash and dodge Urgot ability. That's an important thing. Always use it. It's really good to be used as kind of like a dodge. Here, I'm just going to R right away. I missed that. It's kind of sad. I don't think I lose this. I'm just going to stun her. Q. W, and now I'm going to E to buffer. And now I have my W up again. That R was like if I thought she would hit the blast plant, but... the ability ace feels really good on her. This is why I find... Wow. Your boy is unkillable. I'm going to tank this damage, and then I'm going to go in. Remember, auto, Q, W. I have W activation as well. If you can get that auto first, and then Q, because your Q applies on hit effects, very strong. Okay. Just checking her camps now. Dinah could burst me here, so I think I'm going to base. Yeah, you can go Titanic third. I find DD like essential on her. It's the item. We're gonna go tanky. You know, we're gonna need the DD. Here you can go Sterix third too, but problem if I go Sterix, for example, this early, I feel like I don't have that much HP yet. Usually my build will be like Sterix, Titanic DD, or just no D or no Titanic, depending on the game. I think this build can be fine without Titanic. You don't need Titanic to make press attack good. Press attack is just really good because look how much damage I've already kind of got off it. It pays for itself as long as you're trying to, you know, if you're in a fight for a relatively long time, it just pays for itself. So here I do want to play objectives, but also don't think you should just give up the wave. I think Urgot's gonna face check here, so I just W, auto Q. He's never gonna kill me. And now we can do the Herald. Yeah, just always, you know, if they're overextending, you kill first. The problem about doing the Herald, I'm not big on doing it if there's anything else going on the map, because just look how long this takes. And it's not even that good. Like, if I could just take 2 waves in the side lane, I would feel so much better. But because I already kind of killed Urgot, it's not that bad, right? Because I kind of cleared a condition. Like, there's a lot of things that can go wrong when you're on the Herald, is what I notice. A lot of fights can go poorly. I'm gonna grab it, right? I'm just gonna do the crab as we're waiting. But yeah, I eventually, you know, if I'm doing well in a game, I take waves, okay? And so should you. It's very, like, if you're trying to carry jungle games, and with how like much they nerf jungle, it's just hard to even carry. Without, like, if you're just trying to power farm your jungle camps, you're just like naturally at a disadvantage. These towers are worth a lot of money, so I always play for them. Smite him, press attack, auto. I'm gonna E him. Remember, we have Sunder, right? So I don't even know what that interaction was. I thought I could, like, R his R. If that made sense. I guess not. Jesus. I got eaten up. I mean, just clear the path, like, kill everybody. Everyone. Like, eliminate your targets. Make sure you understand your damage. Once you have that pressed attack, your W is going to deal even more damage, you know? And you just bring a lot of DPS. There, like, since I had no E, right? And I was getting dragged into tower. I should have R'd earlier, so I wasn't in tower yet. And that would have been, like, the play. Here, my team's on dragon, so I need to go ASAP. When you hit those plants, they give you movement speed, so it's actually quite good to hit them. Win that fight, not bad. We have the blue Pokemon, so always use brushes to kind of like accelerate ourselves, right? Here, I don't want to chase anymore. We got dragon, we did everything, so I just go cannibalize their jungle, which is really good. So here I do like a little circle. Okay, I'm gonna see every camp she has. Oh wow, red is up too. Let me go eat it. Yum yum. And then I'm gonna eventually make my way bot side. And yeah, I find this build to be very good. But I think the Titanic first is still very good as well. So here with the Void Grubs, I'm just gonna get the wave. I can't R here, so I'm not gonna waste my spells yet. We have some direct contact here. W. Stun, auto, press attack, TMAD. And yeah, once you get items, like, I'm talking like real broken. Her percent healing is just insane. There's just very little people can do against you. And so in this kind of situation, I'll probably go Sterix, and like my last item would be DD. So here would be Sterix, DD, and I'd be full build. If I need Cleaver, I think Cleaver's kind of shitty now compared to before. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, this guy's, I don't know who he thought he was fighting. So if you're ever in damage situation, you can just W like that. Oh my god, he killed me? I'm trolling. I could have WW'd to heal. Yeah, top lane's overpowered. What is that damage, bro? Well, it happens, alright? Hopefully they don't get Baron, or else this game is gonna go a bit longer than I thought it would. Yeah, I did disrespect him a bit. I mean, I could have eaten way earlier, but I have so much jungle up. All team from super far away. It's not ideal. Maybe if they started losing the fight, I would do it, but it seems like they're winning already. And yeah, like, just remember to farm. Farming is like the most important thing you should be doing as a jungler. Herald's about to fall, so I'm just gonna drop it here. I'm not going to ride it. Maybe if I get closer, but I'm gonna try to go for this bot tower. Like, what you have to understand about these outers are worth 700 gold. Like 2 kills, right? Like, it's just insane how much value these outers are. So you do always want to play for them. Like, if you get these outers solo, like if I was by myself, oh, I would be so accelerated. Like, my items would be, they'd be in my pocket already. We'd ride in a baby. I wonder if you know how to live in Tokyo. Hope we can ride it one more time. I'm feeling lucky today. Let me give it a little curve angle here. Yeah, I took Driver's Zed. Oh, Dark and Furious. Drift. You see, this is the benefit of having, you know, the Voidies. I'm kind of down to fight. I don't really have many people here. Yeah, you're gonna have to bring a bit more to take out the champion. I'm gonna eat in advance. Or these guys, if I can. I have way too much healing, way too much damage. Where you going, Diana? Where you going, Diana? Where you going, Diana? Here, if I'm under tower, I can just E, one tower shot and back up. You never want to get pulled in, right? So all you have to do is very quickly kill. I mean, this is like the items I'm talking about. This is why I think these items are really good early. This build will definitely help you climb for sure. With press to attack, I promise you, this is, Inori's been throwing builds left and right. This is a good build. I trust a lot of people with this build. I would go DD if there's more AD, but there's not that much AD on their comp yet, so I'd probably go. God, I hate this component, but yeah, I'm probably gonna build that. The reason DD is so important, the healing of it gets amplified. It just removes so much potential like burn damage on you. You don't necessarily need a shit ton of HP to make Sterix work too. So I just find this to be like the best option. MR, like, I don't really think she needs to itemize too much against MR. So in this situation, I'm gonna R this way. Oh, headshot. Remember, auto attack, then Q into TA Titanic. Very simple. Actually, I'm gonna chase her. Smiting, auto, Q, W, activation, Titanic. Here, we just WW, instant one shot. Yeah, I mean, just like respect like those extra autos you can weave in, especially when you hit R. Usually, I auto Q is like the go-to, and then you want to W afterwards to chase them if they like dash out. Or they flash or something. But yeah, this build will definitely carry you to like ELO heaven. I promise you. I promise you. Oh, he was gonna get collided on that wall. Being back up. Remember, if your E is down, you're gonna get dragged into like Nexus or towers. You gotta respect the E cooldown. When it starts to come up, that's when you can kind of change it up a bit. Titanic, auto, another. The Sunder is just disgusting on her because the healing of it gets amplified, which is kind of crazy. Like the actual healing of the item, just insane. I guess we're farming him. Alright, GG guys. Hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment if you haven't. I'll be uploading every day, all videos for you guys. For all of you to get better at League of Legends. Yeah, good luck in your game. See you later.